Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you're here, you are meant to be here, and I thank you for being here. And we're just going to get into the messages and see what comes out. It's a glorious day. The sun is shining. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. And let's just see what the universe has. I feel like it's going to be a couple different messages, so stay tuned. We're about to be here for a minute. We're going to have fun always because that's what we do. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. And we only going to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So help us, okay? So let's get into it. Guys, if you're new here, be sure to like the video if you like it. If you fuck with your girl and you want to let her know, comment below. And if you want to see me grow and expand, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Just a little bit about me. Some people don't know. I am currently a grad student. So right now I'm leveling up. And so here's to the other chicas and fellas who are leveling up and doing what they need to do to get to where they want to go. Okay, to all of those who have started the school term, I commend you. That's no small task. Be open to expansion. Be open to genuine connections. Be open to genuinely pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Be open to attracting and manifesting and carrying out fulfilling, loving, brilliant relationships and friendships. Here's to the people. May your writing be more succinct. May your speech be more profound. May your vocabulary be more expansive. And may your personality brighten rooms, okay? And engulf souls with compassion. That is my message to the people who are starting the new academic school year. Congratulations to you. Good luck to you. Be fearless and walk by faith, okay? What is the message here? Ooh, I feel like I should be starting with the mystical oracle after saying that. And to others, remember, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And to others, too, be aware that everyone's awareness is not in sync with your own. And if you truly believe that the relationship is meant to grow, then grow through that imbalance where you guys are not on the same synchronistic page. But if you are seeing that like some people are just not in your awareness, don't be scared to dead that and move on. This year, as we're heading into our harvest season, which is the fall season, which starts with Libra season, we are aware of our current reality so that when shit hits the fan, by the time we get to winter season, we're not surprised because we knew what we were harvesting, okay? So I hope people are enjoying their summers, gathering their awareness, and tying down their awareness so that they are planting seeds for which they would for which they know will be dormant for the winter time, but know has expansive capabilities by the time that spring comes, okay? For others, not everybody is your tribe, okay? Fuck with people who fuck with you. Spirit, what's the mess? What's the energy? This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, which I love so dearly. What is the Mystical Shaman energy? I feel like also for some people, you may be getting offerings in abundance, but that doesn't mean that every offering you need to be taking because it was given to you, okay? The card for the mystical, the sacrifice. Okay, because we know, and the number 44, which is 8, which is infinity, okay? Infinite opportunity, infinite experiences, okay? abundance, okay? The world is infinite. If you tell yourself this every day, you create infinite possibilities for yourself. Okay, so be in the habit of, even though it may feel like you're going through a sacrifice right now, or it may feel like you have to reorganize your priorities and that feels like a sacrifice, know that sacrifices are made so that we can get more in alignment and in touch with what it is that we are truly desiring, okay? Some of you guys may be needing to eat more citrus, more fruits, I'm getting, okay? Some of you guys may be contemplating getting a new tattoo. Some of you guys may be contemplating where your expenditure money should go. Like, you have some money and you don't quite know yet what you want to do with that money that you set aside for yourself. I feel like a lot of people, let's see what else comes out with the sacrifice. Woo! Baby fire. Okay, so I feel like it definitely may have to do with your emotional energy. It may have to do with your Mars. So check your Mars placements. Okay, it could do a lot to do with feeling like you have a lot that you want to accomplish or a lot that you want to attain, but right now your spirit is saying, well, you're in a sacrificial spot. Okay, right now everything isn't going to be gleaming as gold as you want it to be, because this is a sacrifice. In order to get to the testament, sometimes you have to make sacrifices. Okay, so spirit is saying lean into the sacrifice. Okay, put all that passion that you want to put towards something else and just keep working at it. You may feel like, hey, like, this could be for somebody who, like, they put their all into something and they weren't accepted. Spirit is saying, know that when a door closes, other ones open. Or Spirit is saying maybe right now is just not the time, okay? Spirit may be saying that you also may have sacrificed your passions for so long that now when you are approaching to take the steps towards acting it out, Spirit is saying that you waited too long. You sacrificed the opportunity. And now you may be feeling like, hey, I have the passion, I have the courage, I have the discipline, I have the desire to carry it out. But Spirit is saying you're in a time of sacrifice. And sometimes that sacrifice is when you think you're ready to showcase or to put your all into something, and actually the time is not right. Let's see what else. Whew. Okay, and it came out with the completion in reverse. Okay, so something yet is not, your cycle that you are ongoing is not complete. And with the sacrifice, we know that with the sacrifice, you're working towards a greater good. So Spirit said, although it might feel like you're in a cycle that you don't want to be in, or you may feel uncomfortable, or you may have to forego some things, Spirit is saying, channel your inside energy to make sure that you're still showing up, because you never know. Spirit may be testing you right now to say, hey, if I put this sacrifice in front of this person, is this person still going to commit? Are their desires, is their discipline, is their dedication still really towards this thing, or were they doing this thing for the moment? So I feel like with the completion here in reverse, Spirit wants to see what you do in a time of sacrifice. Are you going to still conjure that energy and still make a way and still keep working towards what you say that you're passionate, you want to accomplish, or are you just going to let that fall by the wayside? So I feel like the choice is completely up to you. Any other messages? Whew. We're not going to take this. We're going to take the one that came out. The Witness. I feel like a lot of people don't want to own the sacrifices that they are currently going through because they are maybe intimidated or feel defeated to let other people know your circumstance. But that could be a part of the test to see if the cycle will be completed, how you then go about showcasing the sacrifice that you are going through, that you had to make. I feel like a lot of people struggle with their sacrifices in silence instead of turning that energy into how can they share and how can they ignite communities that they, instead of igniting communities, they retreat within to themselves. And with the Witness here in reverse, Spirit is saying like, what are you really going to do about this uncomfortability that you're in right now? Are you going to cower, or are you going to bring it to light? And I feel like with the sacrifice here, she's like, I'm not cowering. I'm bringing something to light. I'm illuminating pathways. I'm breaking through portals, okay? I'm putting something to the side so that I can get to what it is that I truly want. I know that the time is not now, but with the passion here and the fire desire, baby, I know that this is just only a part of the process with the sacrifice here. So I love that for you. Let's see some tea leaf fortune. Ooh, I feel like I need to take some of those. The tea leaf fortune. So what would you like the collective to know right now? Whew. Position of authority. So yeah, with this sacrifice, spirit is saying your next deliverance is a position of authority, but I want to see how you endure a cycle where you think that something should be completed because it's so, like, you feel like you learned the lesson, but spirit is saying that there's still another sacrifice that you need to undergo. The spirit is seeing how you position yourself, how you view yourself, how you allow others to view you during this time, to see if you are ready to step into this position of authority that is coming your way, okay? Or it could be that you're at a job for some people, and right now, like, maybe your boss is surveying you, and it feels like, I just feel like somebody could be dealing something with a superior right now and them surveying them. Or maybe you're on a probation period right now, and you know, like, you are working your ass off to get off that probation period, and let's say your supervisor is, that person is witnessing you sacrifice, and they see that you're putting all your effort into this thing, okay? And then the next card that we had out, yeah, handshake. Look at that. I could be totally right. So some of you guys could definitely have gotten a new job recently, okay? Or yeah, or met someone of a within a position to provide you with a new job. So with throne authority and a handshake here, meeting with a stranger could be important. So be in awareness. Don't be in awareness that miraculous opportunities happen every day. And if you're sitting stuck in your sacrifice mode, like, woe is me, how can you be open to miraculous opportunities of meeting important people and people who are of authority if you are, you know, how can you meet those people if you're so focused on the negatives? Like, spirit is wanting you to tune into your current reality. These are way too many cards. Spirit wants you to tune into your current reality, okay, so that you can move on. Chug. What did I say? Lighthearted, carefree time, okay? I feel like some of you may need aromatherapy. Some of you to, like, help maybe de-stress your mental, or to change your environment, although you're physically in the same place. Spirit may be saying you need to maybe get into some aromatherapy, maybe go to a tea party, okay? Maybe make yourself a nice glass of iced tea where you put the tea bags in the sun and you make sun tea, like real iced tea. You need something to calm the fire, or to level you out from your stress and frustration. Any other messages? Yeah, short journey. Know that, like I said, this very well situation could be a test, so that you're able to write the testament of what you went through, how you didn't cower, how you didn't give up, how you kept persevering, how you knew that this was only a time of sacrifice, how you knew that this was just going to strengthen your skills and your ability to speak your passion to other people, and have them, like, want to maybe give you money just because they, like, hey, this person has really gone through all of the stages to get to this success, and I like their story, I like their sacrifice, I like their desire. I'm able to offer them something in order to help them with the cycle that they're on. Baby, you never know when an angel is going to come in. That's why you need to be doing what you need to do. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and that landed on the completion card. Like I said, this is a cycle where you have to learn how to maneuver. I feel like if you have been stuck, Spirit is saying you got to know how to maneuver, especially with the horse here. A horse could go a horse could go a really long journey, baby, but a horse is like as good as the person who nurtures it and takes care of it. So are you nurturing yourself? Are you taking care of yourself in order to make sure that you're getting to where you need to go? Okay. Funnel, yes, a period of frustration right now. Like, that goes with the sacrifice. Know that this is short-term, temperamental, but you need to understand that and work diligently to overcome the lesson that was brought to you by this said sacrifice that you needed to make. Okay. And the last card out is September. So as we are approaching September, you may feel like you are dissatisfied with your life, but just know that once you change your perspective, once you change your attitude, baby, your whole life changes and your circumstance change because of your attitude and your perspective. Also, if you're feeling like things are too much or it's too heavy, maybe you should clean your house, get to doing your end of summer cleaning, get to sweeping. They always say if you want new things to come to you, baby, you got to sweep out the old. So right now, maybe you need to be getting into some not spell magic, but spell work that is pertaining to leveling up the frequency of your home environment, because that's where you spend a lot of time. That's where you recoup and recharge. So if you're in a home environment that you are not feeling satisfied with, September is the month to make sure that you are changing your attitude. Once you change the attitude of which you embody, then your aura and the space around you also changes and uplifts too. Okay, let's get into the tarot message. The tarot message for you guys. Okay, the tarot message. Whew. You have the Strength in the reverse, the Five of Swords in the upright, and the King of Cups. So I feel like you were in a melodrama right now. Like, your circumstances with this Five of Swords here is indicative of how much effort or the lack thereof that you're willing to commit to something. Your emotional stance, your emotional, how do you call it? Your emotions are really in balance with the Strength here as it relates to your current circumstance that is not balanced. So I feel like because your personal circumstances are in balance, it's throwing off your emotions. And Spirit is saying you need to be able to, whatever this Five of Swords confusion, this disruptive lack of communication, this dwelling energy, this pessimistic, passive energy, you need to get rid of that here with the Strength in reverse in order to get yourself out of melancholy and in order to understand your situation that is calling you to take sacrifice. So what is this Five of Swords energy about? Your money funny. Your money funny, or a honey that you talking to is being funny. But Spirit is saying as long as you got you, then so what? I feel like, what else? What's the Strength about? Strength, a Nine of Wands. It's like, dang, like I keep putting in that sacrifice energy. It's like I keep putting in this work, I keep working hard, and my money's still not right. The groups that I'm collaborating or trying to get in collaboration with is just like wonky. People in there are just not suitable for me. Like, it's just like, yeah, I know I'm a good person. Like, I know I know people seek out wisdom from me, but like, shit, I'm at the point where like, where am I gonna get mine? So what's this King of Cups energy here for? Yeah, Six of Cups. When are you gonna get yours? I feel like you feel like right now, like, where are the people who are holding me down? Yeah, where are the people who are holding me down? I feel like instead of that, you've been thinking that you want to have people who are like the King of Cups, who are diplomatic, who are sensitive, who are loyal, who have lots of wisdom, and you want them to be like your circle, your lean on, who you can come to. But instead you just realize that like all the relationships that you have, mature relationships that you have, may be strictly trauma bonds. And it's just like whenever you do feel like you want to reach out to these people to like have solitude, they're like not your comfort. Like you cannot rely on them, and you're often left alone to figure it out. Not to mention like the nine of wands, 9 of pentacles, like the strife and the misery. It's just like, dang, when will it get better? What else? Whew. You're like, when will that shit get better? That's a lot of cards, but baby, yeah, that's way too many cards. So it's like, when will it get better? Well, let's look at the types of people you deal with. Let's see the types of people that you deal with. Even though I can see here that they are users and emotional, like, you know, I feel like the people that you connect with, that you think are your tribe, you're looking for people who have emotional understanding and emotional intelligence, and you're not going to find that in somebody who's a Knight of Swords. You're showing up as the King of Cups, but yet you're integrating with people who are 9 of Swords like energy. And it's just like a 9 of Swords is fleety as fuck. They are sometimes could be selfish. They sometimes could be all about themselves. They could be just in it for the quick haul. Like, you need to stop looking for relationships on the surface level. I feel like you look for a lot of relationships on the surface level, and then you wonder why you're in trauma bonded relationships where it's not equally yoked, and you feel like, dang, I can't trust nobody in my circle. Dang, I can't even reach out to, like, you know, for a shoulder to cry on. It's like the people that you're getting with, the people that you're engaging with are Knight of Swords people, baby. Those people aren't here for the long time, baby. They're here for the quick shindig and to get up out of here, okay? And also, you could be also dealing with people who aren't even sure of themselves. Like, they just started this journey, or you could be seeking advice from people who are just starting out on a path, and you are giving them more, you're giving them more weight and more value than they even hold in themselves. So I feel like you may be feeling like, as a King of Cups, that you want to be around people who are like-minded and can pour into you, but you're not getting it from people who are greedy and manipulators and are toxic and are karmic trauma bonds, like, and that are not here for the long run. So what is this insecurity that keeps driving you to these kind of people? 3 of Cups. So you genuinely want friendship, you genuinely want collaboration, you genuinely want partnerships. However, you still keep attracting the same kinds of people. You haven't turned the wheel around where you're like, hey, I'm going to try or get friends in a different way than I have been. So if you are wanting new friends, you need to change where you hang out socially. Okay, I'm also feeling like a portion of you maybe get to know somebody at work. I feel like with this 3 of Cups here, like you don't know the friendship that can come out of work. And it doesn't mean like, hey, get to know somebody at work means like, let's go get a drink together. It has nothing to do about let's go get a drink together. It's like, hey, let's maybe ask them to collaborate on a project. Go to somebody that you think you vibe with at work and be like, hey, what project are you working on? Like, would you like to collaborate, or how can I help you? Like, but I feel like you need to change the way that you are soliciting, inviting, encouraging friendship, because it's on a cyclical pattern where you really want genuineness, but however, the way that you're going about the genuine friendships isn't purposeful for you anymore. Therefore, you're not getting the results that you're wanting. Yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles here. So like I said, it may be through work or a working opportunity that you are developing friendships, but be sure you're using your discernment to vet people, you know? Don't be so greedy, so hungry for friendships that you're just accepting anybody. And I feel like that's what it is. And people know that, like, when you are wanting friendship so bad that they're like, this person would do anything because they want a friend. That's not what you want to be with the 3 of Cups here in the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Yeah. Ooh, baby, the threes is popping out. You have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So this for me is you don't know how to walk away from things when they are no longer working for you, because you feel like you have invested a lot, or you feel like friendship is to go through the pits of hell with people to come back up on the other side. And Spirit said that is draining you. Like, you don't need to stick around in groups that aren't becoming of where you're trying to get to. Okay, you have this Ace of Pentacles here, so Spirit has shown you other ways to have new experiences and opportunities with people. However, are you one of those people who love pain? Because it's easier to experience the pain than to separate yourself from the group that you have entangled yourself with this Three of Cups here. So I feel like you need to be taking a look at yourself, whoever I'm reading for, because people are only going to let you treat them as much as you show them that you value yourself. So if you like chaos, if you like heartbreak, if you like feeling broken, if you like feeling in a if you like embodying the energy of sacrifice, the motherfuckers are gonna keep putting you in circumstances where you feel broken, you feel like they're being mischievous, you know that they're talking behind your back, because it's like, well, this person just want a friend, so like, what they gonna do? They're not gonna cut me off if they know that I'm being a shitty friend to them or I'm talking behind their back. So it's like, for whoever I'm talking to, you gotta respect yourself. You've got to respect yourself more than you are having the desire and the hunger for friendship, because you're not respecting yourself. You're just going to keep attracting people who are users, and they just take and they don't give. And then that's why you always feel like, dang, I've sacrificed so much for this person, I've given my all to this person, they've given me their ass to kiss, I get nothing from them. What's the closing messages? Okay, Four of Pentacles and 10 of Wands in reverse. I feel like also watch your money. And if people have been owing you money, I feel like you can ask for your money back, because those motherfuckers got it. I feel like also at work, I feel like you need to be talking, for some people, you need to be talking less about your money and your other your other streams of income, how you make money, because people there don't want to see you doing better than them. It's like you could be their friend, but it's not gonna be like a best friend where you're like telling them like all your shit. It's like people want to know as much so they know if they're doing better than you or not, with this Four of Pentacles here, 10 of Wands in reverse. I feel like also with this Four of Pentacles here, be sure that when you are getting your lump sum, that you are distributing it amongst trusted entities, so that you can see that money come back in tenfold, okay? I feel like also somebody may have cashed a check that their ass can't, like, what do you say? You cashed a check that your ass can't, whatever, the saying I'm talking about. I feel like be careful of people who talk a big game, but really when you look at it, they don't got a fucking pot to piss in, okay? I feel like there could be a lot of people who like to size you up by way of sizing themselves up to see how they compare to you, to see what kind of relationship they want to have with you, okay? Threes may be an important number for you, so be aware of threes. I feel like if you are joining a friendship and there's already 3 of them in there, that might not be the best friendship for you, because there will be secrets and things like withheld from you that you aren't aware of, okay? Any other messages? Yeah, it's Strength in reverse twice. Like, you got to believe in yourself more than you allow people to deem you worthy. It's like, if you don't stand on something, motherfuckers gonna walk over you like it's nothing, because you don't stand on nothing. So all that energy, okay, use that fire energy to stand on something, to build your principles, to build your desire, your discipline, and your dedication, okay? So that you are really calling in people who are on your energetic plane, who could open new opportunities for you, who can help you to visualize the miraculous opportunities that happen every day. Okay, why are both strength cards in reverse here? Yeah, death. What did I say? Something gotta let go. Something gotta let go. Like, you gotta let go of some people. You gotta let go of negative thinking. You gotta let go of lack mentality. You gotta let go of strife. You gotta let go of belittling yourself. You gotta shed who you were so you can walk into the person that you are truly praying to be. Okay, and that's in all walks of life. You can't walk it one way and then talk it another way, because you're confusing people. You're confusing spirit. Okay. Change is hard, sacrifice is hard, but it builds character. It helps you to find that your desire, helps you to stay disciplined and dedicated to what it is that, that you are wanting for yourself. You have to shed. I feel like it's kind of like an ego death to you, because you've always had friends, you've always been popular, but spirit is like, the level up that you're asking to go to, you can't go to it with this mentality that you have now of just like, let's get the closing message. Let's get your closing. Let's get your closing message. Whew. All your cards came out in reverse for your closing message. I do say that. Actually, the one that fell on the floor, it came out reverse, but I picked it up. Right, and that's probably what you struggle with. The card is intuition. It's just like your intuition be talking to you. I'm talking to somebody who their intuition be talking to them, and they go against that knowing, and you going against that knowing really puts you in a disadvantaged situation, disproportionate, uneven, like not in an aligned space, and you feel you're not surrounded by love, or the love that you need to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because you are not listening to your intuition. So I guess the moral of the story is, you're going through a death. Accept and embrace the death. When you accept the death, you allow yourself to go through the depths to then get to what it is that you're really extremely passionate about, what it is that really moves you. That way, when you are doing it from a space of there, you know exactly what it is, who it is that that is meant for you, and everything else you let that go, because you're really just listening to your intuition. Okay, you're really just listening to your intuition. Don't do things from the object of, I want to be loved, I want people to love me. Do things from the space of listening to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide, and trust your intuition no matter what. It's that trust of yourself, okay? You have to be willing to trust yourself. How much do you love yourself? How much do you love yourself? Let's close out with the transformation. Once the transformation is over, once you go through that death and that surrender, which feels like a big sacrifice to you now, what's on the opposite? Ooh, baby, that's a lot. Okay, on the opposite, you have Thunder and Luminous Warrior. So on the outside, you're able to now tell your story with so much more conviction, so much more realism, and so much more respect, and just like your experience is not able to command rooms that your voice would not have been able to deliver before, because you went through that. You went down into the depths to come back up with the light. And now that you're back in the light, you're here to share your story. You're here to make an impact, okay? So go through that change, especially with Luminous Warrior here as the 5, and then Thunder here with 6 and 5, which is 11. Okay, 11 is a master number. Okay, you're gonna come out a master. Okay, you're gonna be able to have teachings that people can learn from. So surrender. At that new job, if you're at that new job, surrender. Nobody knows you there. You don't have to come in with no false facade that you had to maintain anywhere else. This is a fresh new start. Allow yourself to go through this warrior phase, okay? Because you always come out better than you went in. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.